Hey everyone! Today I'm going to be discussing the meaning and symbolism behind the Death Tarot card. Now, I like to use the Golden Thread Tarot by Labyrinthos, and I have it right here for you to look at. Now, the Death card often can be an intimidating card, but it doesn't always mean literal death. Now, what this symbolizes, what this can mean, is the ending of things. Now, it can mean the ending of a particular relationship, or it can mean the ending of old habits, old ways of being. Because this is important to remember that when something ends, a new beginning can begin. It's very important when this card comes up not to be afraid of it, not to be intimidated by it, but to understand how important the message is there, to let you know that when something ends, things are going to change. And change is more of the intimidating factor with that. However, it's nothing to be afraid of. Change is necessary for growth, and that's ultimately always the biggest message that I like to give to anybody that I give a reading towards. Now, we all have the ability to accept change and to allow it to help us bloom and evolve, or we can, again, look at it with frightened eyes and think that it's going to hold us back. But ultimately, we are the ones holding ourselves back if we don't embrace the change, because change is the only constant we have in life. So we have to embrace it so that, we are not becoming stagnant and holding ourselves back, because life will continue on with or without us. So when this card comes up into a reading, it's wanting to remind you of that things might be changing. Things might not be the same way as they used to be. But it's very important that you look at it with an open mind, that things of the past can be honored and respected and not forgotten, but they can be laid to rest so that new things can begin for you, for those around you. Because when we repeat the same cycles over and over again, are we even learning anymore? Or are we able to use what we've learned from those cycles? Know that what we want to take from them can still move forward with us. But know that if we are able to expand and adapt new ways, we are going to flourish even more than we thought we could do before. Change is nothing to be scared of. Change is necessary. Change is all that we have at the end of it all. We must accept this card when it comes up into a reading and learn how do we move boldly forward without resistance. Resistance is going to be the element that causes discomfort when there is change. So we have to analyze what we can about ourselves to release those resistances that may come up from these situations. But resistance is nothing more than our fears or our doubts. But they're there to protect us in some way. That's why our fears and our doubts evolve over time. But ultimately, we have to get to know ourselves on a deeper level to understand why those fears and doubts developed in the first place. Because when we get to understand them, not avoid them, then we can realize what it is we need to realize about our past, what we need to leave behind, and know that, you know what? My fears have been protecting me from something for some time. But that no longer applies to me now. I'm not the same person I used to be. So take that as a sign of growth and know how to let go of what needs to be let go of. The Death card can represent that, can take part of that. So you learn how to release your fears, release your doubts, to embrace new opportunities and new experiences moving forward. And don't worry, the universe has your back no matter what. You're not alone as you move forward in this change. Right now especially, times are changing fast and strong, and people are a little worried about where things are moving forward to. But it's all about change and growth. And with that, as long as you trust that the universe has a bit of it's on your side, then this change is going to benefit you. You just have to get to know yourself deeper than you have before. And then, let's see what happens next. Alright, well, thank you for watching my video today, and if you are interested in hearing about any other specific tarot cards, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I look forward to making another video on the various tarot cards. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a great evening.